Hello, and welcome to the Louisiana Collection. This collection, housed at the State Library of Louisiana in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is first and foremost a research collection related to all aspects of the state of Louisiana. It became its own department in the 1940s. So what do we have? In the Louisiana Collection, we have acts of the legislature, as well as revised statutes, House resumes, and Senate calendars going back decades, and this is one of our most used portions of our collection. We also have city directories. These are great for tracking the residence or whereabouts of individuals and businesses from the 1800s to current. We also have current and historic maps from the 1700s to present. These maps include state, parish, and town, as well as topographical, levee, and much more content. The Louisiana Collection also houses Louisiana state documents. Our earliest document dates to 1807, an act of the legislature. Our earliest Board of Health document, an annual report, dates to 1872. Other documents include Secretary of State, Department of Education, Department of Transportation annual reports. And these are really helpful with tracking down old government statistics, officials, and general government data from various time periods throughout Louisiana's history. We also have the historic standing structure files of over 50,000 entries. These files document historic sites and structures throughout Louisiana and are heavily used by preservationists, architects, archaeologists, and surveying firms. The WPA Papers collection houses some of the most unique information about Louisiana not published or online. Writers for the WPA would go out to Louisiana citizens and document various historic events, folkways, traditions, and stories. It's a very unique collection. Our microfilm collection includes the major Louisiana newspapers from North and South Louisiana, U.S. Census rolls, Port of New Orleans passenger lists, and Confederate military service records. Our digital microfilm reader allows us to download microfilm images and send them to patrons near and far. Our vertical file collection represents 100 years of informational paper ephemera detailing any subject of Louisiana you can imagine. These items were often only printed once and aren't online or in books, so they're often full of good bits of information found nowhere else. One interesting article from the 1920s gives materials and quantities used in the construction of the state capitol. We also collect books by Louisiana authors and about Louisiana, such as legal, fiction and nonfiction, children and young adult, genealogy, dissertations, and Louisiana industry-specific titles. We have over 80,000 historic photographs in our collection, and the collection is only growing. This collection is used extensively by researchers looking to add photos to their books, manuscripts, articles, and documentaries, and state agencies use them to add images to their reports. We've helped all the major news network organizations, Louisiana universities, museums, and many more from around the world. Our databases are a vital aspect to our work. Newsbank and newspaper.com let us browse the large and small, current and defunct Louisiana newspapers as far back as the early 1800s. The Sanborn fire insurance maps allow us to research an old structure's location. And Ancestry.com gives us vital access to primary records for family history research. The variety of our archive is vast, and we hold it with a great sense of stewardship to our fellow Louisiana citizens. It includes author-donated papers, WPA paintings, Clementine Hunter paintings, Caroline Durio lithographs, Louisiana War Services posters from World War II, Governor Fuqua's personal effects, and historic Mardi Gras ephemera. So we've talked about what we have, but what do we do with it all? So of course we do research assistance. In fact, in 2023, our small staff of 4 answered over 2,000 patron questions. We also do a lot more though. Together, we give roughly 15 webinars throughout the year to help public librarians brush up on the topics they most need for their daily work. These topics include genealogy, preservation, copyright, reference resources, digital preservation, and many others. We also give lectures on these topics at conferences, historical societies, government agencies, parish library directors conferences, civic associations, and different genealogy groups. We also accept donations of Louisiana historical items. If it's an item related to Louisiana history, culture, literature, or statistics or industry, we want it. These are just a few instances here of us taking in new collections and ensuring their proper care for future Louisianians. In fact, we processed over 12,000 photographs just last year into the collection. Thank you for stopping by the Louisiana Collection. We hope to see you soon.